All right, we're going to try a little experiment. We didn't actually try this to see if this works, but nowadays we have remote ID that a lot of us have to use. If you're at a field that has a FRIA, you don't need one. But I figured, I got one ahead of time just because, and I've got the Sky ID, the one from Spektrum. I have it mounted in this plane, but so it's over there, but alongside of that, way over here, is the Smart Tag from Samsung. So I figured, let's just see what it does. Now, a little prediction, I think the Sky ID is going to work better because I think it just sort of refreshes as it goes, whereas the other one is not. Like, I think it refreshes every minute or something like that. It doesn't refresh all the time. The problem with both of these is short range, which I assume, but I feel that the Sky ID one probably has a longer range. So we're going to give that a shot. Now, what I did was I put the Sky ID on its own battery, and I have a separate battery for that. And the of course the other one, the Smart Tag, has its own battery built in. So I have my phone, and my phone has both the Smart Tag on this side, and on this side it's got the Sky ID, and this is like drone scanner, an app. So right now it does show them both. I have a feeling that the Smart Tag is not going to work as well. The whole point of it is mesh. It's like a bunch of different, if you're in a city and there's a bunch of phones around you, it'll triangulate your phone. But it's a cheap system. So if it works for locating your plane, if you crash it, you know, that's pretty good. All right, hopefully this thing is balanced. It's a little bit heavy.
Yeah, I was going to say it's carrying payload now.
But we're going to intentionally not really crash, but put the plane somewhere out there to see if we can find it with the systems. I don't want to lose a plane, so I figured I'd choose the Ultrix. Because number one, it crashes very well. It doesn't usually get damaged, you know, and number two, it crashes really well. All right, here we go.
It takes damage pretty well.
All right, I'm just gonna do, okay, it still flies all right.
Yeah.
It's got, yeah, it's, okay, that's good. All right, so I don't want to go too far because out there, it was raining before, and out there was pretty bad. Now, this is gonna be sort of like, we're gonna try to do it like a real case scenario. You're gonna generally know where your plane's at.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be like, you know, like you're blind and you don't know where it's at. So I'm just gonna go ahead and, let's go ahead and get on the plane. Let's go ahead and crash it. So you think out here or a little bit farther out? What do you think? Because we got to walk there.
Just wherever it's not so wet.
Well, I don't think there's a choice for that.
Yeah,
so,
I guess closer to the road.
Okay, close to the road? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to go over there because like no matter what, we're not, you know, we're going to have to go out there and get it. So let's try over here and somewhere, hopefully I'm going to nose it down, dude, because I want it to actually go into the dirt. Let's go down, down. Boom. Now we can't see it. Okay, so we know it's that direction over there.
You got your eye on it?
Yeah, I kind of know where it's at.
Okay.
And that's what you usually do,
yeah,
is just sort of like get your eye on it, figure out where it's at. And now let's take a look. Interestingly enough, I know exactly where it is with Sky ID.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
the other one's not
refreshed yet.
But let's try refreshing it.
Still not doing it.
So this may be, oh, look at that, it moved. Nope, it's still saying it's where we're at. So I think with the, what do you call it? What's this called again? The Smart Tag, it's not, you know, like it's probably too far away. Yeah. Whereas this one, boom, I know exactly where it's at. So it might be a good idea if you do use the Sky ID as a plane finder, that you have it on its own battery. So if you lose something, you know, like your battery disconnects or whatever, it's good. Like you can have a little module with a small little battery on. I'm sure it doesn't draw that much power. Yeah. You know, and that way it's got power all the time. Yeah. All right. So let's see here. I'm going to go ahead. You don't have to get the screen. I'll get the screen on. Okay. Yeah, on the whatever. Let's see here. So more. If I go here to more, I think I can navigate to it. But the problem is it doesn't know where it's at, I don't think. Let's see here. We can do search nearby. So this has got a scan mode. So now it's looking for the tag, but it's not going to find it. But we're going to walk generally in that area. And the good thing is the map for Sky ID is showing me where it is, and the blue dot is actually saying where I'm at. So it sees me walking towards the plane right now, which is good. And the smart tag still doesn't know where it's at.
That's a fail, man.
You know, I think it's not a fail, because once you get closer, then you'll know. Then I think it'll pick it up.
Yeah, but what if you didn't know?
Oh yeah, like you were blind and you didn't see. Well, I guess if it flies away from you.
Yeah. Or like, you know, people turn around, put their stuff down.
Yeah, but generally, you know, it's in that direction.
Yeah.
You know where it's at. Okay, so this was.
Man. I don't want to walk through.
Okay, take the road. Okay, but it's over there. Okay, so right now, the smart tag still hasn't found it.
Oh my goodness.
Connecting.
Right.
Aha, there it is.
Took a while.
So move around to find your device. So while using this app, yeah, okay. And so the signal's getting weaker, we're walking in the wrong direction.
What?
But we are walking this direction from that. Yeah. All right, signal's getting stronger, so we're walking the right direction. So the interesting thing is, let's go back to the map and see if the map has it. Okay, so I'm gonna go back. I mean, not really. Let's go here. Okay. So it knows that we're on a road. It still has not found a plane, but with that signal getting weaker and stronger is about the only way to find it, I think. Okay, so let's go search nearby. Move around.
But does the Sky ID pick it up?
Yeah, I can see the plane right now.
I was looking right at it. I was like, wait a second.
I can see the
here,
plane.
Man.
Okay, but let's pretend that there's a bush there. We can't see the plane, right? Move around to find your device. The good thing is if you look at the remote ID, yeah, I think it's pretty much found it. So let's walk towards it with remote ID. Signal getting weaker. Okay. I don't know about this because it's saying weaker,
So it is a fail,
stronger.
man.
Now it's saying stronger.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't refresh as quickly.
I don't think it's close. Like it's not. See now, see that we can find it. So I think the smart tag is great if you lost your keys and you can't find it near
your house.
in your house and it went behind a cushion.
Yeah, yeah.
But for finding a plane, like now it knows where it's at, but it took this long.
Yeah.
To get here. The only good thing about smart tags is it does have, let me go back to it. I think I was already there and I didn't have to do it. You could ring it. So then it can start making noise for you. So
Pretty faint though, I can just barely hear it.
Yep, but I can hear it.
There it is. So what does it look like on the other interface?
We're right on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're right on it. So there's the blue dot is us, and the thing is right where it's at. So I think, oh, interesting. Look at that. It did a flight path for you.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. So I'm going to stop that.
Worth what we paid for it.
Yeah, the smart tag. Nah, I think
no,
it's
the smart tag definitely not. But the Sky ID, I think, does its job.
They make some like plane finders, which is just a beeper, like some cheapy plane finders. It's just a beeper. And when it gets disconnected from the main battery, or if it gets into a certain mode, like you can hook it up to your transmitter, there's like a certain mode, then it starts beeping on you.
Yeah.
You know, that might be a better option. This one, I really thought that the smart tag might be something good to just throw in a plane, you know.
But it doesn't look like it works for what you want it to do.
Kind of works. If this plane were my keys, and the field was a couch cushion, yeah, it works great. All right,
cool.
So, okay, so the good thing is the remote ID, Sky ID, has another use except for, besides, you know, having the FAA know exactly where our planes are. You know, we could actually use it to locate down planes.
Down planes.
So, all right, so that's it. I think that was a successful kind of test.
Yeah.
We learned something, you know.
You know what works and what doesn't.
Yeah. Okay, take care, guys.